Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going? Welcome to Banjos and I Tarot Card reading and drawing. Um, uh, doing some cat tarot today. Sorry, my mom Instagram messaged me on the. I've been sending her Instagram like just reels of dogs, funny dog reels. Anyway, today we're doing the cat tarot. As you see, I got it all set up. So I just thought it'd be a nice little change up, a little bit more lighthearted. That's one thing I like. Like I keep telling y'all, I like both decks, but this one is particularly lighthearted. It never gets too heavy. I guess is how I'll describe that. So yeah, welcome to today's cat tarot reading. I've been practicing cat tarot this past week, so hopefully things will turn out well. Anyway, happy Sunday. Today's vibes, we got my painting. This painting I finished, but you might be able to tell back there that I'm kind of rearranging all my paintings. So I wanted to put this one up there, but I'm gonna have to move some stuff around so I can put a chair there so I can reach that high. So in the meantime, I have it in my little I got all my paints and stuff there. Anyway, happy Sunday. It's a nice sunshine day here in San Antonio, Texas. Been kind of hot. Last summer we had, was it last summer or the summer before? I think last summer, and maybe the summer before. We had several days where it was, what you did? I got his bed right in front of me. You found your bed, Banjo. Anyway, here, Tarot Card Puppet Banjo has decided to join us. So I think it was last summer, and maybe the summer before that, where we had like a week or 10 consecutive days of like 100-degree plus weather. And it was an issue because of the grid, the Texas grid, and we were asked to conserve energy by I guess not using the air conditions how we like. There were guidelines for us here in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm wondering if all over Texas. Now that I think about it. But anyway, this summer, I think it was like 100 degrees, maybe like 2 days ago. Anyway, we're not having that same problem where it's like 100-degree weather in consecutive days. So I think that's interesting. I think it office is nice. I don't mind running in the heat, but I'll tell you what, 100 degrees is hot. And I just think it's interesting because we had the coldest winter in February 2021 in San Antonio in like a really long time. I think there was a freeze a while ago. But if you're not familiar, it usually doesn't get super cold in San Antonio, Texas. It does snow in Texas, but in the Panhandle, the North Texas. So I just think it's a bit interesting how I guess there were extreme weather events, but climate. I forget, climate is like a zone, right? Anyway, and it seems to kind of like fix itself, at least from my perspective. So I think that's interesting, especially if we're going to be spending millions, maybe even billions, on weather-related and or green energy stuff. So anyway, we had extreme cold winter, a hot summer, and then now we're just kind of back. This summer is kind of back to our regular summers. So as far as what that has to do with El Nino or something like that, I think was out last year too. So anyway, I think meteorologists, I think they have to have a little step up now. You need to be like an oceanographer if you want to be a meteorologist. But if you just want to read a computer program, that's cool too. Anyway, so it's a nice, beautiful day out here. I guess I'll show y'all. Anyway, so for today's ambiance for our tarot, we got little Banjo here. I usually put peanut butter in this bone. He's finished it all. Sorry, Banjo. But in addition to Banjo, as our ambiance for today, I have these two little stones here. Can you tell? So one of those like translucent. Maybe I gotta go further. We got like a translucent stone, white, opaque, and you can see the layers. I don't know if you can't really see the layers too well there. And then this one is not really layered. I'm wondering, I think it faded a little bit. I had it in this one. So this one's like my blue jean. If you know the names of these stones, feel free to enlighten us. But this one's my little blue jean stone, and this one's just my little white opaque moonstone. But it's not a moonstone. I think there's an actual stone that's called a moonstone. Gem. But this one's not it. It's just like it's something else, but it's cool. Anyway, so there's that. Welcome to today's tarot card reading. I have not really thought of a theme again this week for a tarot card reading. So maybe I'll just do that tried and true, flip over a card, and we'll see what the general theme is for the spread there. I've been doing the 5-card spread recently, and it's been really helpful. So I think I'm gonna do the 5-card spread and then flip over a card and kind of have that be a general theme, or maybe 5-card spread versus that 1 card. We'll see how it goes. There's so many options of how this could go. But as your tarot card reader, I'm here to help you navigate that. Anyway. Banjo. I got my water here. But I have on a little bit. I have on a little bit of makeup today. So I'm not gonna drink my water. But there's an emergency, if I have a coughing emergency, I just don't want y'all to worry. I got my water right here. Anyway, and if you're wondering about video space, I should have enough video space. Oh. Benjo has the entrance and exit over here. He's gonna go do his thing. Okay. Anyway. Alright, gonna shuffle one more time and then go ahead and lay out the cards. And what I've been doing with the 5-card spread is I've been just, I haven't been putting them face down. I've been putting them face up and then assessing the situation from there. But you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do them face down right now. I kind of like the mystery of it. I didn't cut the deck in case you're wondering. Okay, it might be a little bit difficult for y'all to see the cards. 1 second. Okay, I got y'all on that water. I just showed y'all the 64-ounce tanker, I like to call it. So now you'll be able to see the cards, just like me. Okay. By the way, do you like how long my hair is getting? I really like it. I use that, a side note, I use that Elvive shampoo. I think it's L'Oreal, I'm not too sure. And right now I have the long hair shampoo, but it doesn't work as well, at least for the curls, as the, I think there's like a hydration one. It's purple. It doesn't work as well as the purple one. So this one really gets, I have really long hair, but my hair is like less curly. I mean, it doesn't change the length or anything, I'm just saying. So I just want to add that in there. Anyway, is there anything else we need to talk about? I don't think I've cut my hair. I haven't cut my hair in a while. So anyway, y'all ready for the general card? Ooh, the Emperor reversed. Okay, so this is such an interesting card in the Cat Tarot. You see this cat, he's a very proud cat, and you see he's wearing a cone. Such an interesting element for the Emperor card, right? In the Cat Tarot, by the way, with the Cat Tarot, there's not a given element. So I just go with the Crow Tarot's elements. And I think the Emperor, I don't know how the Crow deck, I think the Emperor was fire. So what an interesting Emperor card. We got a fluffy white cat with the cone of shame here. The description upright says that even if you know, you wear a cone of shame, he's doing it so proudly, right? I guess after speaking to the vet or whatever. Reverse though, it's very interesting. Is I got the Empress this morning too. Okay, don't be too rigid. Good rulers, like cats, are flexible. So that's very interesting for the Emperor card description. So I guess our general theme today is maybe not so much cone of shame. I think that's a cool thing about this card. Upright and reverse, there's not a high and a low. It's kind of this or that. So today we have a bit of flexibility, a bit of I guess open-mindedness, but like I guess open-mindedness I guess is probably what I'm trying to get at. Not having a set plan and way to do something or for things to happen, to kind of leave room for input. I guess is what our reversed Emperor card is, the energy that card's bringing us today. Okay, so our past, ooh, we have the Lovers. Isn't this just great? Another major Arcana deck card. Just a really great past. We are with our significant other in a very serious, very seriously committed, but obviously enjoying each other's company in the sunshine. Big sun there. So yeah, our past things are going well. We have a nice past with our soulmate, so that's great. Anyway, our present. Oh no. Okay, we have a great past, but our present seems to be a bit of an issue. We have the Eight of Cups here. We've got a bit of, I guess, being stuck. I think this card reversed says it's time to turn off the faucet and move on. But upright, this card is a bit like, what are you doing? You're examining the water, and kind of in an environment maybe where you shouldn't be, right? This one is kind of similar to the Four of Cups in this Cat Tarot, but a little bit more in the philosophical sense. Presently there's an energy of thinking about things in a very lazy way, in a way where you're not really wanting answers. Whoever this energy is, I say you, probably not you, but presently we seem to have this bit of the Eight of Cups in the Cat Tarot is not the best card to get, especially after getting the Lovers card and the Emperor card. So for some reason we have this Eight of Cups who's just I guess trying to find the meaning of life, but in a very non-committal way. So I would say this presently we have this obstacle here. All right, and our obstacle, oh no, is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this card is a determined, disciplined cat, willing to keep at it until he's figured out how to get the treats. Reversed, however, is, oops, let's see, reversed is, we got this one the other day. a lack of clear long-term vision. This obstacle today is getting back to the drawing board. Whatever it is that we tried, or somebody, I say we, I don't know why I keep doing that. Whatever it is this Eight of Cups here has done is fruitless, not very fruitful. This time to the obstacle is that I guess they get another shot. They get to go back to the drawing board and think of another plan for the long term. So that, again, that is unfortunate. And our advice today is the Two of Swords reversed. I really like this card. I guess this cat tarot kind of reminds me of my own artistic style. And this Two of Swords is about maturity. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the definitions. So it says staying stuck isn't good. And that there's going to be a decision to be made, and to think clearly about it. That staying stuck isn't doing anybody any good. So you do have to act, but not in haste, and you don't have to be so quick to voice your opinions on things, I guess is something that's reversed Two of Swords is saying. So I would say, as far as our advice today, we've got a really great past. So as far as letting the past go, which is a part of this being stuck, you gotta let the past go. I would say it doesn't apply to this Our Past card today specifically. So that's very interesting. I don't think tarot would ever tell you to let go. Like there's probably a lot of cards that tarot would be like, this is what you need to let go of, but this isn't one of them, right? If it was reversed, maybe a different story, right? So as far as the past goes, I'm thinking if this is like a collective past, a past that's not so much your own individual past, but maybe like a group or community's past. So as far as letting go things from the past, I think that's a very interesting piece of advice. I'm gonna have to think about that, especially considering that our present and our obstacle today is a very kind of wishy-washy, non-committal, very I guess the opposite of the Lover's card. So maybe presently in our obstacle today is maybe somebody who has confused commitment, especially talking about a life partner and a soulmate, with something else. This cup, you notice there's a lot of cups here too. So as far as maybe other people involved, maybe different perspectives at looking at things are involved too. One second. Benja's such a very good guard dog. Anybody who walks in this hallway, he barks like that. Anyway, so we have this maybe somebody who's confusing a life partner, romantic partner, a soulmate type of commitment, and maybe even interaction, right? With something else that it's not. And my guess is they're not very smart about it, because that's what this upright means, is a smart cat. So I think we have somebody who's maybe we need to look into their past, maybe they have failed to do something, and our advice is to maybe do some research and maybe discussing, I don't know, thinking about, obviously not in this way, right? These are two different cards here. This one is a positive, thinking about things, and this one is not. Positive in the sense that there's not time wasted. So I guess our advice is to think about maybe presently what are somebody who, I guess maybe they think they know a lot about life, and my guess is they probably don't, is what these cards are saying. And they're probably somebody who has a bit of power and authority. With this reversed Emperor card, they probably represent the opposite of a good ruler that has a bit of flexibility. So I guess that's our advice today, is we got to act not in haste. We have to speak on it, but we don't have to be, it's not an immediate type thing. But presently there's a pesky Eight of Cups here that doesn't mind messing with emotions, and Pentacles, I guess, work, career, and the home. And our outcome today is, oh no, Seven of Wands, the Thief. Also known, or sorry, Seven of Swords, also known as the Thief. And he's quite comfortable, right? So maybe something would be what makes this person comfortable. If there's mistaking this very sacred and very very intimate card here that we have in the past, and obviously continue to do so. If there's somebody that's mistaking what's going on there, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to figure out why is this person so comfortable? Why are they not embarrassed when they should be? Why are they able to be social and not have any problems? And so on and so forth. But those are the examples I have for you right now. So let's see. I'm just going to read through it really quick. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Yeah, someone is trying to take what isn't rightfully theirs. The only way to deal with the pressure is to deal with it head on. So I guess there's been a sense of avoidance. And I really like this card. So when this card says the past, it's not because I'm focusing so much on this Lover's card. I really like this Two of Swords. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. So this letting go of the past, I'm just a little bit very curious about. So there's something there that maybe I'm not getting right now, but maybe there's something in the past that hasn't been dealt with for some reason. But anyway, the Seven of Swords is commonly called a thief, and it also is advice to hold on to your assets right now. Emotional, intellectual, and otherwise. Be alert to other people's deceptions. Is what our future and outcome is. So even though we get this, maybe this little, this cat is not the thief, but this is the cat that's holding on to their assets. Emotional, intellectual, and otherwise. So I wouldn't say disregard what I said about what makes them comfortable. As your tarot card reader, which makes again these two cards very interesting. Just gonna, since I have the time, I'm gonna read the Eight of Cups really quick. So this Eight of Cups is very drastically different than the Crow Tarot's Eight of Cups. This one says you gotta just do something. So that's interesting for the cups, and again, emotional, I guess. Maybe that's something that they're asking of us because of their misperceptions about this very sacred and intimate. They have it wrong, and I guess especially in the past. And so this emotional seeking of the Eight of Cups, which again is drastically different than the Crow's Eight of Cups. Seems to be our present, and the obstacle is, I guess, that's going to be very unsuccessful. That's a dead end, and it shouldn't work. This Two of Swords here I think is very interesting. Obviously this Emperor card, masculine, and not a high or a low card, right? It's a this or that card. If anything, if it's upright, it's a little bit more, what do you call it? A little bit more, I guess, judgment put on that little cat with the little cone, but reversed, that kind of judgment isn't there, which is very interesting. But anyway, we have a very interesting spread today. I would say that we have a very strong past, and presently there's some sort of I don't want to say miscommunication, but I guess I'll say that there's a miscommunication, misidentification, not reading the room, not reading the situation, not having an appropriate understanding of I guess a social contract, you know, it just in the sense of the being out in society, and day-to-day interactions you have with people. So there seems to be a misunderstanding of I guess the social aspects of things. We have somebody who doesn't mind failing socially in certain areas, and getting things wrong, because for some reason, I'm just gonna say it, they're getting their dopamine from, they're still getting a reward, dopamine kind of reward. I'm not a doctor or anything. I just know of these words, just to let you know. But what usually in the average person would, a social situation where they wouldn't get that dopamine reward, for some reason with this Eight of Cups, that's happening. Even though there's failure, there's no getting the treat out of the little bag over here. So other than that, we have, I guess that's our obstacle for today. I'll see you in the next video.